Hey folks, this is Glenn Davis from North Charleston, South Carolina, coming to you live from home base. And what we're doing now is re-examine. I think this is week 7 of the NFL. A lot of close games, or is it a reality check that they're overrated? Or is the NFL really that bad? I mean, come on, there's a whole bunch of games. Are the Cowboys overrated? And they lost a close one to the Redskins. I mean, give me a break. I mean, you know the NFL is real bad when the Detroit Lions can beat the Dolphins. I mean, come on. Miami, are you weak? You must not have a good recruiting, or you have a really, really bad coach. You might need to go and get Jimbo Fisher of Texas A&M. Maybe he can help show you how to win games, or some of these college coaches can show you how to win an NFL game. But some of these deals today or yesterday was really stinky. I mean, they stunk. I mean, my boy Baker Mayfield disappointed me, and the Browns lost in overtime. And this is not the first time that they love to get these games in overtime. And then when they get them in overtime, then they strike and they try to come back, and then bam. And it sounded like a Hail Mary was tried to attempt it in the Cowboy games at hometown of Washington. And and it was almost intercepted by Washington Redskins. I mean, this was great football, but actually did it stink? Look at the Jets losing. I mean, that was dumb. And it's a tough week on week 7. The only good thing is the cool weather's finally coming in, and cold weather actually a lot of the country. The Bears, they lost a close one to the Patriots. They gave them a headache in the first half, let off the gas in the second half, and then the Patriots came back to win. You can't let a 41-year-old quarterback make you look that bad. That's when football makes you look bad. A 41-year-old with all that experience, they come back and win a victory. And I'll have to report tomorrow on how the Monday night NFL game comes out. Can't believe it, folks. Already, the NBA is already here upon us. And I'll have to keep up, see if LeBron James is happy and the LA Lakers fit. Right now, I don't know. We'll have to see. But I'll keep up with it and let you guys know how I feel that LeBron James is. But I don't know if he's doing that great right now in this new home field. But we'll have to see how the winning record is with the Clippers. And he wanted LA so bad. Now he's got it. We'll see if he comes back. Got a long way to go in the NBA. It's all the way to June. So there's a lot of drama to unfold. But you get tired of seeing the same old team over and over and over play each other. So they might need to come up with an expansion team, you think, so you get different other team perspective into the game of NBA. I don't see why they need to extend it that long, from now till June. I think it's ridiculous. But now we got college football to have media days coming up. So we need to see how Frank Martin of the South Carolina Gamecocks come up. I think there's already a scandal in the college basketball arena with the money from shoe companies and stuff. So all that's coming to court and all that going to trial. So that's a bunch of bunk in sports, I think. They need to know how to control their kids getting paid that often, and they shouldn't even receive pay in college sports. Students had to get their tuition paid for either by parents or scholarship. You know, I would give my right arm to go to college again, but I don't need it now because I'm an artist and I still have my experience with drawing still. but I have that talent like a quarterback can. But I was that too, and I could thread a needle with a ball, and I could have made that big money then as well. But nobody's got something I can't do. You know, I just don't let blindness stop me. So I hope you guys don't judge me, for I know what I'm talking about. There was a lot of close games, and my Baker Mayfield didn't come out too good. I can't get Aaron Rodgers unless the Packers had a bye week, but I'll still get that game. I'll come up and look at it in the highlights, and that's the kind of equipment I need, and I'm not getting it. The Commission for the Blind is puke, and I guess I'll find out sooner or later whether or not I get their help. And if not, I know there's companies out there that want to advertise with me because I am the underdog and I am visual impaired. And a lot of people don't think I could do this, but I will be able to do it just like my art. I show people I know how to do it. So now people now are pressed that I know how to do this. So I know for a fact that all I need is a studio and then get that with the art studio, and I'll be a successful business. And that'll show people that I can run one. And there'll be a lot of call for my landscapes from memory. And I won't need a seed to do a landscape. So I know what a bowl of fruit looks like here, and I know how to paint it. So there you go. I know what a tree looks like from memory. I could redraw a tree from my vision through the spirit. So I know that everything's great. And I can cook with memory. I could draw with memory. So everything is accurate when I do it. And it'll be realistic as well. And I just wanted to tell you folks that the Jets lost, and I don't know what's wrong with that team. They're really bad, and their quarterback stinks. So what can you say? I mean, I think the whole NFL season's without the Cowboys in it stinks. And if the Cowboys can't win a game, you know it stinks. I mean, the Redskins beat them for Pete's sake. I mean, they always dominated the Redskins in the past. But if my memory serves correct, George Allen gave a pain in the footstool in the old days when George Allen coached the Redskins. And the Vikings are pretty good. They're getting real good. Um, but the Lions beating the Dolphins, I mean, that's hard to believe. I mean, that shows that the NFL is that bad. So the NFL and college football, what's with Thursday night games? Thursday night games used to be the biggest of all, but no more. They always show these little small schools. But they used to say what comes in small packages may fool you. And, but so far, no. And they're not cracked up to what they're supposed to be. Small schools are not getting the big money like Clemson, knowing how to recruit the big bad boys, and the big bad boys gobble up the small schools, the one day and all that, and it's just not run right. And Carolina's not gonna have a great season, but hopefully they could beat Tennessee. They had a bye week this Saturday. They had this weekend off, so maybe, just maybe, they could get a little rest from their last loss with Texas A&M, and then get their act together and then they can eventually get a win with Tennessee's not that good. And they lost bad. Maybe Alabama softened them up. I think the score was like 56 to 21, something like that. Some outrageous score. I mean, Alabama is really on the road. Nick Saban is unbeatable. And so far, nobody's been there to do it. Him and Doubles are ready to go on a collision course. But I think Alabama can overtake Clemson Tigers. And I know we're going to get our heads bashed in Columbia this year. But I'm already getting ready for that loss. But Chattanooga should be a win. Tennessee is winnable, I believe. Florida, I'm not sure of that one. But Clemson, definitely, they are good folks. If they could stop Trevor Lawrence between now and then, we're going to lose that game. The way we're playing, if we lose Tennessee, if we be lucky, we can't beat Chattanooga. So good luck this season getting a bowl. I think we'll be good enough to win 6 games at 5, but not a bowl. I really don't think so. 7 wins can ensure a bowl, but that's about it. So, folks, I'm doing my first sermon, and it would be building the kingdom inside out. It'll be this Wednesday night, 7:30, at 108 Dorchester Manor. Set it on your GPS and have a course, and when you leave the place, you know you're being touched by Jesus. And also, that the NFB, I'm still doing the painting. I'm having a hiccup. Regina's doing her place at Scott's Grand Cafe, okay? 5060 Dorchester Road, Oak Ridge Plaza. She's redoing her place that where I have room to do my painting. She can have room for her customers because they're calling for a dinner. So when Sharquetta gets her car repaired and that gets done, then we shall resume doing the event. I'll be painting a bigger portrait and also that it will be hanging at the Gibbs Art Gallery and also it will be up for auction and the print will be up for sale and the money raised will be here to raise money for a building for the National Federation of Blind Center and it will be used to teach blind independent living skills and also it will teach blind people job training skills and give a place for the officers to meet. It's still a great idea, and it will be one for Charleston, not Columbia. That way, blind people that can't afford to get to Columbia can always get to training here and get to be still with their family. I hope y'all will support this cause, and I will make sure that the monies that we'll get will go to the proper people for goes in our bank account that is here in Charleston, the National Federation Blind Bank account. And I will make sure that it's available for public knowledge and that it will be a good fundraiser and it will be a head start in getting this building. And it will be one that will be needed sorely by the National Federation of the Blind. And also, folks, we need a vehicle to transport people back and forth, the president back and forth, and the meetings and different things. Go to seminars in Columbia and go to our national conventions and wherever they're at right now. In 2019 in July, it will be in Las Vegas, Nevada. Also, think about our motel bills, folks, is pretty high, and the costs will overrun. I think that y'all would donate buttons to www.davisveteranservices.us and also holycitysportsbuzz.com, and it will go. Proceeds will help members and the staff and president and stuff go back and forth and go to conventions and stuff in a new vehicle. And hopefully that y'all can support this fundraiser. And my painting is on www.wciv.com, and you can see the painting being put before your eyes and be finished by a blind person, a blind artist. So I look forward to seeing your reaction, and maybe your pocketbook will go towards this cause. A lot of people has hit on this and they are in favor of it. So I look forward to it. Channel 4 wants to do the follow up with it. So I look forward to the press being there. And I look forward to your dollars going for a good cause. And I look for your support. I look for all you guys to support the not only veterans but also the blind. And go to support God's Eyes, Christian Faith Publishing. I have also written a book about what it'd be like to go blind and what would you do if you need to get an aid like a dog to help you get around, and a lot of inequalities with that. Please contact Amanda 866-554-0919. And I thank y'all for your support. Buena Candias for all you guys and gals and amigos out there. And have a good evening. Au revoir. El Vida. Good night.
All right, Mr. Wooster. Yes, sir. I want you to go along with my brother now, Mr. Quincy. They're going to go with you to make sure you tell all the people to meet over at my wagon so as they can hear what Mr. Hale has to say.